Hi, if you're watching this, you are probably one of the new Gainesville High School drum majors or a returning drum major that's trying to refresh themselves on how we conduct the maximum strength warm-up. As a little background information, I did do this video back in 2014 with the state of what the pattern looked like and the family of cues that we did in that time frame. Since then, it's been about 6 years. Things have changed a little bit, the main one being that the Gainesville High School pattern has gone from a traditional 4-4 pattern to more of a angle or single ictus point pattern. So that is what I will be doing now. As a, background information on my personal experience, I was the drum major for 3 years in Gainesville High School and then went on to drum major for another 3 years at Georgia Tech. So some of my technique will be reflective of my time in both places, but more specifically my recent experience at Tech. The big takeaways from today's demonstration will be keeping the ictus in the same point, hitting that beat consistently. It will be keeping your beat 1 as the biggest beat. This is a 4-4 piece of music, but for anything, whether that's 2-4, 3-4, 6-8, keeping that first beat, the first one being the clearest and the biggest, is going to go a long way. The next thing I'm going to be covering, and you'll see, is the cutoffs, maintaining the point where that cutoff ends at the same point that the ictus beat is hit. So regardless of whether you're doing a flat-handed cutoff or a that round circle cutoff, make sure you emphasize that. I'm going to be doing the flat-handed a lot, but if you want to maintain that circle cutoff, that is fine by me. The last thing being, there are some parts where you go to a one-handed conducting. There is a cutoff to get there. The cutoff is a straight down snatch. Make sure that you're not hesitant on the straight down snatch. I might be a little bit hesitant because I haven't conducted this in a while, but always emphasize when your hand goes down on beat and when you cue to get back in. The last thing to remember, and this is important for any cue coming from up here down, is to emphasize the up down motion as much as possible instead of the forward back motion. Up down is going to be clearer to see from the band's perspective. Forward back is not as clear and gets lost in translation, especially across a massive football field. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I apologize if you can't hear me out loud. The recording is going to be on a different phone here, and I'm over there. So whatever my mic can pick, great. Whatever it can't, just make sure you're watching. Alrighty. Q1. Q1 again. Alright, so I went over some of this. I hope it helps. It's obviously not going to be exactly the same every year, but it is a good reference file to have for you all. You're more than welcome to reach out to me with any questions. My email will be listed in the description to this video. So if you find yourself, a year or two down the line from when this is being recorded, I should still have that email in use, so go ahead and reach out to it. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck in your season. It's gonna be great. We're currently dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, so the season's looking a little different for the current drum majors, but eventually something will go back to somewhat of a normal. All right, you have a great day.